Guys, welcome back to the channel. So we have got a BMW E92 M3, one of my absolute favourite M cars, bar an E30 M3. I'm fond of an M4 comp, not biased there at all. But yes, my friend Nick's E92 M3. Now this is in for just a chef's kiss of a job. The starter motor. Now, in order to do this, you need patience, time, more patience, and a lot of... It is indeed a BMW day. We have got Jake as well, who is currently doing a sump gasket on his E46 330. What timing. So, the car has a 2-minute rest, and I have a coffee. So first things first, before you start a job like this, disconnect the battery. The battery disconnected. Also, please leave the boot open, because if the boot shuts, you're not going to be able to get into it. You'd have to go and jump in from the front and then push the button. And also, while you're here, get out the genuine BMW starter motor. Yes, genuine. There is the part number. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it to fully decharge. But what we are going to be doing is taking off the this bad boy, because as I said, the starter motor is right in the middle. Right in the middle, right where we want it. Might need to take some of this off. I reckon we should be able to lift this out. Now, from what I remember, there is little jubblies. There they are. Yeah, there's jubilees all in here. Many jubilees. We've got 8 jubilees to get off. So I think I'm gonna give myself some more room and just remove all the inlet system. We're gonna check the throttle actuators while we're there as well. And we're going to have a partridge in a pear tree. 2 10mm, big airbox, 2 jubblies, 1 big old pipe. That's out. And I've also disconnected, I think that's the AIT sensor. I've undone the 2 10mm here. They're the chrome nuts. I have one. The other one belongs to the under tray now, but I'll get that later. In the process of undoing, I've undone these 3 jubblies. Need to get to the back one, but I've also just remembered there's a big black pipe in here. Hold on. Yeah, so there's another one in there, but I can't see the 4th jubbly, so I will manoeuvre and get that out. It's there somewhere. A little fast forward. So I managed to undo all of the jubblies on both sides. Couldn't get it out. Why? Strut brace. Obviously, it's come out this side, or strut bars, but this side, no go. Just can't get it out. There's a series of 8mm, but on the wiring harness, there are 3 8mm, 1, 2, and 3. You need them out in order to get that out. But it comes out now. And then these are 13, so let's get that out. And then we'll be able to get the big box out. Oh, and I'm also stuck getting this big pipe out of the back, but I can get my hand to it now. Hold on. Yeah, there. That's the one we need to undo. Okay, we're all out. One thing that I didn't know about, we had this breather at the front. Disconnect that. That goes on the front of the box. Is that a coolant leak? No, nothing to worry about. Big one up at the back. Now, starter motor is in there. So let's start unplugging all the wiring and getting all this stuff out of the way. I think that's the secondary air pump. I don't know if that needs to come off. There's a fair amount of stuff that's going to need to come off here. Not going to lie. Not looking forward to this. Right, well, starter motor is down there, as we can see. So trying to get to it, I tried to get all this out. And then we had to remove a bracket, which is 2 Torx that go here. And then this top bit comes off. And now I can get this air pump out, which means I can get this out of the way, which means I can finally get to the starter motor. Getting more and more annoyed with this as we go. This job is the gift that keeps on giving. So I've managed to hook all the wiring up, cable tied it to the wiper arm, because that's the idea I had. This piece goes here. There's 1 clip at the bottom. There's 3 clips that I've butchered off. 1 that I've dropped in there that I need to pick up in a second. We can now see the starter motor. I'm going to say it's a positive. I need to remove that bracket there, which are 2 Torx. 1 that I can't get to, unless that unit's going to lift, which I don't think it is. There's all godly amount of wiring. You've got to unclip the throttle actuators and blah, 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 blah. Basically, there's wiring that goes all the way around to the AC compressor, sensors. There's a plug there that goes in backwards, that one. That's that plug there. So with all the wiring out of the way, once I've removed the, I think that is the idle control valve. I'm fairly sure it is. I should be able to get to the starter motor. Book time on this job is 3.5 hours. I think I'm 2 hours deep at this moment in time. Not as happy as I'd like to be, but I mean, the ever list of parts removed from the car is growing. There's my old car, by the way. We've just got all of this for a bloody starter motor and that bit. So let's get the idle control valve out. Once we've managed to pop this out, I don't know how this comes out, so I'm going to be gentle. Give it a gentle persuading tug. Well, we finally have access to it. So the idle control valve was sitting on two little rubber bungs. Just yeet them up. Now we have access to two things. One, the starter motor, and two, the clip that I dropped that I just can't get my fat hand to. There we go, hold on. Nope, I can't get it. This is painful. The annoying thing, there it is. The annoying thing is they are bolted from the back. Well, from gearbox side through. They couldn't have bolted it the other way because that would have been too easy. Far too easy. So, even that's upside down. Oh my God, I can't even undo that. So everything's stuck. I mean, this is in a lovely hot heat area, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, we're gonna undo the starter motor and then have a little feel about, and I guess I'm gonna undo the bolts from here somewhere, or from here, or I don't know. We're gonna find out. Right, undone the 13 on the back, unplugged that. Now 2 wires to the 13. There's the exciter wire. There should be another cable that there it is, put it here. That one goes to the alternator, and that one from the battery. Battery is disconnected, don't forget. Now, looked at the new start motor, there's 3 bolts. There's 1, there is 2, and there's a 3rd that we can't see down here. Believe it or not, we actually have new bolts, and I can already tell you they're in E14. But this top one, I have no clue what it is, but according to BMW Online, it's a T30 Torx. Which, I mean, that looks crusty, I'm not gonna lie. And the start motor is original to the car. So it's done 108,000 miles of joy. I personally don't think I'm gonna get a socket in there, so I'm gonna match it up with a spanner and hope with a good Hadouken, I might be able to get this pipe out of the way actually. That's a rigid metal pipe, I'm gonna leave that there. I'm just gonna try and work through here. I mean, I can get my finger on it. Yeah, a lot of swearing is about to happen. Okay, so I've got a 10mm flexi spanner in. Now, just for anyone doing this, just to let you know, there are 2 E14 bolts here. One there and one right next to it, which you can't see. Yeah, you can't see, because I undone that one first, which was a gearbox bolt, which is great, so I've got to tighten that back up. So, that's roughly, I don't know if you can see it, but it's in line with this pipe. There is where you need the spanner to be. And then you need the force of 1,000 men to undo it, but we're gonna try. Okay, so I found out if I remove all this crap out of the way, I can actually get to the bolts. So the one on the left that you see there, down here, that was one I undid first, and the other one, I've already undone one, and you can see it sticking out there. Now I've got to try and find the other one, which is hidden under all of these very brittle black pipes. So let's hope to not damage any of them. There is enough room to get a Milwaukee ratchet in there as well, as I found out. So that's 1 of 3, and I'm getting quite frustrated. 3 bolts are out. The top one is a T30, which was annoying to get out, but now we're ready to go in with the new one. Well, there they are. See, that is the first bolt you see there. Hold on. That one. That was the one that undone. The starter motor bolt is next to it. So if you come from the driver's side, you can get to the second bolt. Sorry, the bolt there, the starter motor bolt, which is lovely. I've already loosely put in the T30 bolt in the middle. Now, the one that caused me the most problems is this one, but I'm hoping, with a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. So I'm gonna hopefully get this bolt in. I'm gonna use the Wizzy Wazzer, and it's gonna zick donk and go tight. And we're gonna do it in a couple of attempts. So, smiley faces, people. And she's in there like swimwear. So I cable tied this back out of the way to the wiper blade because, you know, use what you've got to hand. Now I'm gonna connect the starter motor. I hope it goes in. No, okay. Probably trap that wire and have to take it back out again because that would be my day right now when I tell you it has been testing. It has been testing. I need two hands. I need to get that one there, connect them up. I'm gonna connect the starter motor up, done. Whip the wiring back in. No, put the idle control valve system in. Let's just start rebuilding it. Less talky, more hands-on. Okay, so all the VAP system is back in. We've still got a few things to connect, but the wiring's up there, so it's a little bit hard to do that. Routed this big pipe background that come out in the process as well. What I thought was cool as well, if you look in the fuel rails, there's these indents, right? That's just engineering for you, so you can tighten them all up. I know that one's missing, I know. So you can just slide the screwdriver and tighten up. I'll probably do them with a wazzer, because it's Friday and I'm still at work and I really don't want to be. All right, everything's all connected. That is for the AIT, that goes under there. All the plugs are in, 10 mils are in. There was 10 mil, 10 mil, two 10 mils there. Just got to put the secondary air pump in. Then we're going to put the plenum on. The pile of parts hasn't actually reduced really, but I'm going to say it has because it makes me feel better. Battery's just been connected. Yes, it's not finished, but we have done a starter motor and this is the only point I can get to where we can actually fire it up in a safe manner. So I've done my double checks and I've done my triple checks. All of the things are tight. Very annoying. Now let's fire it up and hear this baby sing, hopefully. Please start. Straight away. Lovely. Let's do 1, 2, 3. 1 for luck. And 1 because it's Friday. Very nice. I'm happy. I'm gonna put the boot back together while I'm here. I'm at the back. The battery's nice and tight. We still have a few things to do, obviously. We've still got to put all the strut brace and all the good stuff back together. That's in. Boot come down. 6 o'clock on a Friday evening. This is how I spend my evenings, everyone. This is great. So I'm gonna put the rest of this back together, scuttle panel on, and let you know when it's fully done. But awkwardness, this is a high, like you can see my face is shining from sweating. This is definitely one of them awkward jobs in life that I'm not really here for, if I'm honest. Didn't enjoy it. Would not do again. I'll do it again, because money's money, but yeah. Let's finish putting it back together. I have somewhere to be, and it's called home. Everything's all done. Just had a couple of little jobs like balancing wheels and stuff like that. So now it's all done. This one's ready for the road. So this one is done.